it's Palumbo's on the Go, Thanksgiving 2021. We are headed to Magic Kingdom, but you'll notice there are no kids around us. They're all still sleeping. So it's just Renee and I this morning. They're going to meet us there. I'm going to guess they'll probably get there about 10:30. They don't have the stamina of people like Renee and I. I was commenting to Renee that we've always talked about doing our own adult-only Disney trip. Well, that's what we get this morning. Any thoughts? No thoughts. All right. Well, we decided we want to try to get there before the non-resort people get there. So we're taking an Uber this morning because it's only the two of us. So for $10, it's going to help us beat the line. And we're actually going to go try to rope drop It's a Small World. Yes. We might be the only people in the world that get to Disney World early to try to get to It's a Small World.
No, we're not getting there early to do that. We're the only ones that are interested in riding, or I'm the only one interested in riding it.
Yeah, and I'll ride it.
So I said, since we're there, we may as well go ahead and do it, but when the kids aren't there.
Yep. So Linda Manchagaya, this one's for you. We'll be riding It's a Small World, and then seeing whatever else the day has for us. All right, well, it's Palumbo's on the Go, Thanksgiving 2021, and we are now at the monorail stop. Look at that look on Renee's face. So it turns out Ubers are not allowed to drop you off in front of the park. So he didn't tell us that. He just dropped us off at the monorail stop. So we paid $10 to skip our resort bus, which was 4 or 5 minutes. I mean, it was right next to us.
It was there.
So that we could get to the park early. But instead, it took us to the monorail, which is incredibly crowded. We may not get to the park before 9 o'clock. But hey, we'll get to ride the monorail. Is that no, that's not a consolation prize. So anyways, we're on the monorail. We'll see how this goes. This was a lesson learned. Thank you. Thank you. All the way down. All right, we'll come back to you if we ever make it to the park. All right, just a quick update. Fortunately, the monorail process went pretty quick. We made it in the park at 8:45, and really our goal was just to try to get in before 9 so we didn't have to fight with thousands of people to get in at the same time. We really didn't care what time we got here. We were just trying to avoid the crowd where all the non-resort guests come in together. So it's about 8:45. We beat that crowd by about 15 minutes. I'm thinking technically not rope dropping since we're allowed in here, but we're still gonna go to It's a Small World.
Palumbo's on the Go, Thanksgiving 2021. Me and Holly are heading to Magic Kingdom to meet up with Mom and Dad, Chris and Renee, and then Logan or Jess are gonna come meet us later.
They're both still laying in bed.
Yeah. But
it is kind of chilly this morning.
It feels nice though. But we have a lightning lane for Seven Dwarfs and Thunder Mountain. And then me and Holly have one for any ride because the guy gave it to us for any ride today.
Because we got in a mishap with Splash Mountain.
Yeah, so I think we've decided to use it for Jungle Cruise.
Because the waits are always super duper long.
Yeah, the wait for that was like 80 minutes, and then we're gonna try to get one for Splash Mountain. So yeah.
And yes.
Yes.
It's Palumbo's on the Go. We just rode. What do we ride?
It's a Small World.
It's a Small World. And the funny thing about that, first of all, thoughts on it, Renee?
It's nostalgic. I like it.
Now, she had ridden it when she was a little girl, but it was a brand new experience for me. At one point, I thought this would be a great scene for a horror movie where all of the little
Muppets.
creepy dolls or Muppets come to life and jump on the boats and kill everybody. I don't know why that jumped in my head while we're riding that ride. Maybe it's because it felt a little bit like a Russian torture moment. Now, I actually enjoyed it. I thought it was neat. I mean, it was cute, very visually stimulating. But in full transparency, I had forgotten that it was all of the different countries. And about a minute into the ride, I told Renee, I was like, Renee, it doesn't even sound like they're saying it's a small world. And then she reminded me it was in different languages. So that was kind of a funny moment. I'm glad we did it. First time for me, second time for Renee. We're gonna go hit Pirates right now. It's only got a 15-minute wait. I do kind of feel like we stole one from Disney. I mean, we rope dropped It's a Small World, and we weren't the only ones there. We got on the ride in about 7 minutes, so I kind of feel like the Disney gods were on our side this morning. Okay, just trying to be funny. All right, bye. All right, it's Palumbo's on the go. Look who we found. Hey, Hall. Hey, man.
Hi.
So they decided to join us this morning. We weren't quite sure what was going to happen, so we're really glad they showed up. Hey, what did you guys just do?
Splash Mountain.
And how was it?
We are.
It was fun.
It was fun.
It looks like I peed my pants.
Yeah. And did you get wet?
Yeah.
We've
That's
gotten
it?
more wet
That's all you're
than
going to say is yeah?
It was really fun. We got in a bit of a holdup before the big drop because there was too many cars, and they didn't even check to see if our lap bar was locked in or not. They just literally let us go, so that was kind of scary.
And Holly, did you curl your hair this morning?
Yeah.
What happened?
It's in a braid now
Why?
because it got soaking wet.
It got soaking wet. I don't even know how cold it is this
My
morning.
hair's still cute.
I'm gonna guess it's like 60 degrees, don't you think?
It was like
Maybe
58
55,
when we left.
57 degrees right now. So we were not quite sure we would ride Splash this early, but it only had a 5-minute wait, so we felt like we couldn't skip it.
We walked right on.
And we're not miserable or anything. We're laughing it up because we got more wet today than we've ever gotten on that ride. And it's definitely the coolest time we've ridden it. We've ridden it in the summertime and barely gotten wet. So it was fun. We're on Big Thunder Mountain right now. It's got a 35-minute wait, so we figured we would take advantage of that. We have a lightning lane for this later on today too, so we'll ride it a second time today. All right, so it's Palumbo's on the go. Thanksgiving 2021. We have been going nonstop so far. Renee and I did Small World, Pirates, Splash Mountain, Big Thunder Mountain. We met up with the kids. We then did Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, back over to Jungle Cruise, and then did Big Thunder Mountain again. So we are going to take a quick break because we haven't had any downtime yet, and Holly and I are going to get some Dole Whip. All right, it's Palumbo's on the go. We have been here since about 9 o'clock. What time is it now? About 12:30? 12:40. So we are going to head back to the resort and take a break because tonight we have a dessert reservation to be able to watch the fireworks from a reserved spot. It's going to be how we end our park. I think for Magic Kingdom, we literally did everything we wanted to do. We tried to get into Hall of Presidents. We've never done that, but it's a show where the show time didn't work out for our schedule, so we skipped that. But we're going to go take a break, get some lunch, get off our feet a little bit, and we'll come back a little bit later to enjoy the fireworks and maybe a couple more rides. All right, it's Palumbo's on the go. Thanksgiving 2021. This is our last night at Disney World. Where are we going tonight, girls?
Magic Kingdom. We're gonna do a dessert and fireworks.
So Maddie is in the middle of. That was a Cheez-Its filtered answer. Yeah, we're going back to Magic Kingdom. We were there this morning. We got a lot done this morning. We did some new stuff today. We did, I think, Big Thunder Mountain several times. And so we're going back primarily. Maybe we'll ride a ride or two, but for the most part, we're heading back for the fireworks show. We have a reservation to have desserts, and we got a terrace area where we're going to be able to watch the fireworks show from. So we're pretty excited about that. Anything you guys want to add?
Cheez-Its are really good. I'm sad.
Cheez-Its are good, and why are you sad? Because the Cheez-Its are almost gone?
Well, and because it's our last day.
Because it's our last day. Yeah, we've had a good trip so far. What's been the highlight?
Slinky Dog.
Slinky Dog's been the highlight at night, right?
Real fish looks really good.
Yeah, Slinky Dog at night. And we lost Holly. Okay, apparently her contract expired in the middle of shooting this. Okay, so we will do a review from the fireworks show. We expect it to be pretty fantastic, but we'll send you an update later on tonight. Oh, and by the way, Logan and Jess are still not with us.
They're still at Magic Kingdom.
Are they still here?
Like in Florida?
Yeah.
No, they probably walked home.
We're not sure. We don't know where Logan and Jess are. Actually, we did see some pictures where they rode Pirates of the Caribbean. We know that's one of Jess's favorite movies, so we hope they had a good time watching that. But hopefully we'll see them tonight. We have a cavalcade coming, so we hear the music. So what do you do when the cavalcade's coming? You dance. Come on, Jess! No. She said no in case you didn't hear it.
Where is it? Why did it start so early?
I don't know.